There's an old saying. It goes something like this. People are bastard-coated bastards with bastard filling, and they're everywhere. You can't turn your head without seeing a bastard. You can't throw a stick without being hit by a stick thrown by another bastard. And they're in video games as well. These are the top 7 bastards in video games. A show dedicated to, well, you know, the bastards. The people you would really like to not see in video games, because every time you do, you just want to punch them right in the face because they're bastards. No good, low-life, scum-sucking absolute pieces of bastard in bastard form with bastard sprinkles and a bastard cherry on top. That being said, let's get it started with number 7, the Minecraft Creeper. Oh sure, maybe for a lot of players this guy isn't such a big bastard, but when you're just starting out, when you're so hopeful, when you have that twinkle in your eye, the dream to build that amazing giant golden penis house of yours, you generally do not want to hear this bastard spawning right behind you because you forgot to put up a torch going and then blowing up all of your stuff. You're dead, your penis house is in ruins, your materials are scattered all over, and you'll probably have to walk a long way to get back there. And along the way, if it's night, oh, you're gonna run into some other bastards. Not just the hissing kind, but the skeletons shooting arrows at you kind, and spiders. But at least they don't blow up and take you with them, like the bastard that this creeper is. Number 6, anyone playing Overwatch with May. You may say to yourself, wait a minute, isn't Bastion the bastard here? He just sits there and kills my entire team. But you see, Bastion can be quite easily countered. You just need a sniper with a good vantage point. You can throw a grenade in his face with Junkrat. You can do pretty much anything to him because he's a sitting target that can only shoot at one person at a time. May, on the other hand, is the spawn of Satan. People playing with her do not generally behave like other Overwatch players. They behave as if their sole purpose on this planet is to make your life miserable. She's short, nimble, and can freeze your face off and then cave it in with a punch. And just when you thought you had her, oh look, she just put a wall between us, I can't hit her anymore. Or, you're running away, finally I'm gonna escape, I'm gonna live, oh look, there's a wall and there's May behind me. And I myself, playing as a big, fat roadhog, am begging for my life. And I'm freezing. And I'm getting icicles in the face. Basically, unless you can insta-kill her, or unless your entire team focuses fire and just kills her before she has a chance to flinch, you're out of luck because she'll turn into a big block of ice and heal herself while your ultimate is just wasting away. And then her ultimate comes in and you're all frozen to death and being punched in the face and icicled in the rectum and killified to death. By the way, I main May in Overwatch. So if you fought against me and I've done unspeakable things to you, you are free to call me a bastard. But I won't apologize, because I actually am a bastard. Number 5, Big Smoke. In the pantheon of bastards, Big Smoke is one of those high-level ones. For those not in the know, Big Smoke is one of the main characters, not playable, but main characters in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. A wonderful game with a good story, interesting conflicts, and memorable characters, like Mr. Big Smoke. I'm gonna shoot out some spoilers now if you haven't played it. This low-down dirty bastard, this bastard-shaped sack filled with tiny little bastards that are themselves filled with even smaller bastards up until you get to the bastard cork, which is filled with bigger bastards on the inside because it's a bit of a TARDIS bastard kind of thing. This guy pretends to be your friend all throughout the game, all throughout the beginning of the game. But he's not your friend. He's been plotting against you, since even before you knew what was being done. He killed your mom, or at least ordered a hit. He got your brother sent to jail. He backstabbed you just so he could take over the neighborhood. He routinely deals with Officer Tenpenny, who, if he wasn't voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, would be probably in this spot. But you kinda can't get mad at Samuel L. Jackson even when he's being a bastard, because he's that cool. Fortunately, he does get his comeuppance in the end. Probably with a rocket launcher. Number 4, Sephiroth. You know, there's such a thing as being a bastard, and then there's being an absolute and utter bastard. Sephiroth would be in the second category. Why? Well, let's see. He kills Cloud's mom, Tifa's dad, everyone in the goddamn village. He stabs Cloud in the chest, then he turns him into his puppet basically. He stabs Aerith through the chest and actually kills her. He actually stabs quite a lot of people in the chest. Some of them were bad, not all of them. He still stabs them all in the chest. I believe he may have some sort of fixation with that. And in the end, he tries to collide an asteroid with the world just so he could eat it. That's kind of top shelf level bastard material. No. That's not top shelf level bastard material. That is premium shelf bastard material. It's the kind of bastard you have to ask at the bastard store if they have on special bastard order, and only if you know someone and have the secret password. The password, by the way, is bastard. And as any good bastard, even though you kill him twice, he keeps coming back. What a bastard, but not as much as number 3. Ubisoft in the pre-Vivendi scare era. Current Ubisoft is a nice fellow. Current Ubisoft, yeah, I see myself hanging out with him. Pre-Vivendi will eat our flesh, Ubisoft was kind of a bastard. The kind of bastard that would lock in an MMO would lock the looking for group function behind a paywall. And this wasn't a free MMO, no. You bought it, but unless you bought the expansion of the MMO, you could not access the looking for group function. This was in The Crew, by the way. Remember The Crew? The game that had the tagline, never drive alone, and for the most part you drove alone because the servers are still crap and they never fixed the cheating issue? Ubisoft was the kind of bastard that would not sell you the ending of the game because they didn't like the platform you were on. The kind of bastard, absolute and utter bastard, that will sell you one game and then actually turns out that's not what you bought. The kind of bastard that would promise you, hey, you're gonna get this feature and actually turns out you didn't get any of those. The kind of lazy-ass bastard that just made the same game 5 times in different genres and never actually bothered to change, and they had radio towers in a car game. In a goddamn car game, they had lazy bastard-ass follow missions, sneaky follow missions with a goddamn man of war. How the hell do you sneak up on someone with a goddamn battleship? You don't. Someone just has to look behind them at any point during the hour that mission took. But again, after Vivendi promised to reap the flesh from their bones and devour their young, Ubisoft sort of mellowed a bit. They weren't as big of bastards. Oh sure, their employees will sometimes say that you're a COD fanboy because you didn't like The Division, but for the most part the company is recovering. But I'm still gonna leave it here because one of two things will happen. Either they get bought out by Vivendi, and Vivendi turns up the bastard knob to 11, rips it off and then throws it at your head like a bastard, or Ubisoft will fight off Vivendi and then return to its bastard ways that it enjoyed so much in the years before they got scared shitless of becoming part of Vivendi. Number 2. Gearbox Software. It takes balls of bastard steel to completely lie to the people who are your fans, the people that want to support you, the people that saw you making an Alien Colonial Marines game and said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna pre-order this, I'm gonna support these people because they're doing something interesting. Look, Mikey Newman said that no other game has done storytelling like they've done in this one, so yeah, he's a nice guy, he must be telling the truth, right? And Randy said that this is gonna be a great game, that Duke is back, it's gonna be amazing, isn't it? What? They were both lying? They were both lying their asses off like absolute and total bastards? It was all just marketing fluff? Oh, it's marketing, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be the truth. That's what a bastard would say. The kind of bastard that would remove from sale a complete version of a game and replace it with one that's more expensive and incomplete. The kind of bastard who, when getting sued for being a bastard and lying to people, would say, hey, it's not our fault, they did it. Nope, not us. Nope, oh look, over there, it's a hero brawler. Yeah, we totally didn't make Overwatch. Nope. And unlike Ubisoft, Gearbox shows no signs of wanting to change their ways. No, they're digging into the bastardness. They are entrenching themselves in bastardity. They are becoming the omni-bastard. But they still have some way to go. Some way to go before they surpass number 1, Konami. If you don't know why, I'm gonna play a segment from a song dedicated to the supreme bastardness of Konami.
Brains like dried salami, killed off Silent Hill. Fuck Konami, yes we certainly will.
Konami is the kind of company that when you look at it, you wonder, can it become more of a bastard? And you say to yourself, no, it can't. It can't be any more bastard. And yet somehow, it does become more of a bastard. They fired Kojima. They pretty much were bastards to the max with him. They released Phantom Pain before it was done. You have to watch the last mission on YouTube. And that's not even the last. There was one more chapter planned. They turned the series into a goddamn zombie survival thing. They made pachinko machines with remastered versions of the cinematics in Metal Gear Solid 3 instead of remastering Metal Gear Solid 3 and the Fox engine like those cinematics. They cancelled Silent Hills, which was gonna be good. It had Kojima and Del Toro. They pretty much went insane with being bastards. They bastarded so much that they became oblivious to their own bastardiness. They're like a god-tier level of bastard, and there's no sign they'll stop being bastards. But instead, like a supermassive bastard, the bastard force within it will draw it in on itself, crushing it into a concentrated, super dense form of bastard that will then radiate bastardness progress as a quasar bastard, or worse, it will become a bastard black hole, sucking in everything. Because a supreme bastard will not be content with just being a bastard. They'll have to make sure that everyone else knows they are a bastard and can never escape them. For example, anyone that likes Metal Gear and Silent Hill, they can't escape Konami. They're trapped forever with those bastards. But there is still hope that one day the bastard goes bankrupt. Well, that would be it for the top 7 bastards in video games. I'd like to give a few special mentions to the people at Hello Games, G2A, the people that are sponsored by G2A, Peter Molyneux, and Mario.
Thank you for watching this show. If you enjoyed it, please consider watching some of our other videos and maybe sharing them or giving a thumbs up if you feel like it. And if you really liked what you saw, please check out our Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you could help us make much better shows and get some rewards in the process. Or you could consider buying my book called Tale of Doom. Volume 1 is out now and available for just $2. And as always, if you thought it was horrible, you know where to find me and complain about it.